Hello, future chemists. Welcome to an exciting session where we'll unravel a fascinating concept in organic chemistry, the peroxide effect. Today, we are diving deep into alkenes and alkynes, specifically exploring how peroxides can dramatically change reaction outcomes. This journey will take us through 4 levels of understanding, from the basics to the advanced competitive depth. Get ready to explore the rule breaker of chemical reactions. Let's start with the basics. Have you ever wondered if a simple ingredient could flip a chemical reaction completely? Traditionally, when hydrogen bromide adds to an unsymmetrical alkene, it follows a predictable pattern called Markovnikov's rule. This means hydrogen goes to the carbon with more hydrogens, and bromine goes to the carbon with fewer. Think of propene reacting with HBr, forming to bromopropane. It's like a chemical habit, always producing the same main product. But here's where it gets interesting. Introduce a peroxide into this exact reaction, and suddenly, the habit breaks. The regoselectivity reverses. Now, hydrogen adds to the carbon with fewer hydrogens, and bromine adds to the carbon with more. This is the peroxide effect, also known as the anti-Markovnikov addition. It's crucial to remember, this flip happens almost exclusively with HBr, HCl, and Hi don't show this trick. So, propene plus HBr with peroxide yields 1 bromopropane, the opposite of what you'd expect normally. Time to test your foundational understanding. Here are 3 practice questions to solidify what we've just learned about the peroxide effect. Take a moment to think about the principles and conditions involved for each one. Good luck! Now, let's peel back another layer and understand the how behind this intriguing effect. The peroxide effect isn't magic, it's pure chemistry, driven by a free radical chain mechanism. Unlike the ionic pathway of Markovnikov's rule, this reaction proceeds through highly reactive, uncharged species called free radicals. This mechanism unfolds in 3 distinct phases: initiation, where radicals are born; propagation, where the chain reaction takes off; and termination, where the party eventually ends. The initiation step kicks everything off. Your peroxide, like benzoyl peroxide, breaks apart into 2 alkoxy radicals, usually under heat or light. These energetic alkoxy radicals then snatch a hydrogen atom from an HBr molecule, leaving behind a crucial player, the bromine free radical. This Br radical is the true initiator of our chain reaction, ready to add to the alkene double bond. Next, we have the propagation steps, the heart of the chain reaction. First, the bromine radical adds to the alkene. It always chooses the carbon that results in the formation of the most stable alkyl radical. For propene, that's the terminal carbon, forming a more stable secondary radical. This alkyl radical then abstracts a hydrogen from another HBr molecule, forming our final product and, importantly, regenerating a new bromine radical. This regenerated Br radical keeps the chain going, making the process highly efficient. Alright, it's time to put your understanding of the free radical mechanism to the test. These 5 questions will challenge you to think about the steps, intermediates, and the unique specificity of the peroxide effect. Dive in and see how well you can explain the why behind this fascinating reaction. Ready to go deeper? Let's analyze the nuances that make the peroxide effect a truly advanced concept. The anti-Markovnikov regoselectivity is a direct consequence of radical stability. When the bromine radical adds to the alkene, it always prefers to form the more stable alkyl radical intermediate. Secondary radicals are more stable than primary ones due to hyperconjugation, so the addition occurs at the position that maximizes this stability. This preference dictates the final product's structure, consistently leading to the anti-Markovnikov outcome under peroxide conditions. The real secret behind HBr's unique behavior lies in the energetics, specifically the bond dissociation energies, or BDEs. For the radical chain to propagate efficiently, both propagation steps must be energetically favorable. HBr hits the sweet spot, the CH bond formed is stronger than the HBr bond broken, making the hydrogen abstraction step exothermic. This isn't true for HCl, where the HCl bond is too strong, or for high, where the I radical is too unreactive and prone to recombination, effectively terminating the chain. It's a delicate balance that only HBr achieves. This effect is a classic example of kinetic control. The products formed are determined by the fastest reaction pathway, which in this case involves the formation of the most stable radical intermediate. It's not about the most thermodynamically stable product overall, but about the most accessible and fastest pathway. This distinction between kinetic and thermodynamic control is a fundamental concept in advanced organic chemistry, illustrating how reaction conditions can steer a reaction towards different outcomes. Now, let's push your analytical skills further. These 7 questions require a detailed understanding of radical stability, bond energies, and the underlying reasons for the peroxide effect's specificity. Think critically and apply your knowledge to these challenging scenarios. Good luck! For those aiming for the top, let's explore the peroxide effect at its most intricate level, connecting it to broader chemical principles and real-world applications. The peroxide effect isn't just a textbook phenomenon, it's a testament to the precise energetic requirements of chemical reactions. The Goldilocks zone for HBr's bond dissociation energy is critical. It's strong enough to be stable but weak enough for the bromine radical to be generated efficiently. Crucially, the subsequent hydrogen abstraction by the alkyl radical is exothermic, meaning the reaction releases energy, propelling the chain forward. This energetic balance is absent for HCl and high, explaining their failure to exhibit the effect. Understanding these quantitative energetics is key to predicting reaction feasibility. The stability of the intermediate alkyl radical is not merely a qualitative concept, it's rooted in quantifiable factors like hyperconjugation and inductive effects. A more substituted radical means more adjacent CH bonds, leading to greater electron delocalization and thus greater stability. This fundamental principle dictates the regioselectivity of the bromine radical's addition. Furthermore, in industrial settings, these radical mechanisms are harnessed for polymer synthesis. Peroxides act as initiators for creating long polymer chains, demonstrating the practical engineering insight derived from understanding these radical processes. Beyond simple alkenes, the stereochemical implications become more complex. While the intermediate radical is planar, allowing non-stereospecific attack, in certain cyclic systems, steric factors can favor an anti-addition pathway, where H and Br add to opposite faces. This isn't a concerted anti-addition, but rather a preference in radical attack. The efficiency of the chain reaction, measured by chain length, is also paramount. A long chain means many product molecules per initiating radical. Factors like solvent polarity, temperature, and even the presence of oxygen, which can act as a radical scavenger, play crucial roles in controlling this efficiency, making these reactions highly sensitive to conditions. The peroxide effect's legacy extends far beyond a single reaction. It fundamentally altered our understanding of addition reactions, showcasing the power of free radical mechanisms. This knowledge is directly applied in radical polymerization, a cornerstone of the plastics industry, allowing for the controlled synthesis of materials like polyethylene and PVC. It highlights how manipulating reaction conditions can achieve entirely different synthetic outcomes, offering chemists powerful tools for molecular design and industrial production. This principle of mechanism switching is a valuable insight for any aspiring chemical engineer or research scientist. Now, for the ultimate challenge. These first 5 questions demand a comprehensive understanding of the peroxide effect, spanning quantitative energetics, experimental design, and the subtle interplay of various chemical factors. Approach them with a critical and analytical mindset, connecting all the dots we've discussed. Take your time and demonstrate your mastery. And here are the final 5 questions to truly test your competitive depth on the peroxide effect. From evaluating proposed hypotheses to contrasting mechanisms and exploring industrial applications, these questions cover the full spectrum of advanced organic chemistry. Push your limits, apply all your knowledge, and aim for a complete and insightful answer for each. You've got this. You've successfully navigated the complex world of the peroxide effect. From its basic definition to its advanced mechanistic and industrial implications, you've gained invaluable insights. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and remember that every reaction tells a story. For more such in-depth content and to continue your advanced preparation, visit synapse.omaps.in. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting chemistry lessons. See you next time.